Hi everyone, Kevin here from Golf Guy Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Garmin Approach G30 sat-nav. Now if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and feel free to subscribe to keep up to date on all my latest videos on golf tech, shoes and clothing. So I've been playing with the Garmin Approach G30 for about 6 months now, and first of all, the first thing you notice is that it's a nice feeling quality product. It's got a plastic rounded back there, and it's got the rubberized edges on there so it can give you a nice grip when you're holding onto it. It's not too big, that's what I quite like about this one as well. It's quite a small GPS golf unit, and because it's quite a small unit, it means it can easily fit in your pocket if you choose to keep it there, and it's not going to take up too much room on the side of your bag or if you clip it to your belt loop either. So the Garmin Approach G30 has got a ton of features, and one of the main ones that I like is what they call big numbers mode. So a simple push of a button, it switches over, so it removes the course view and it just shows you 3 sets of big numbers. It shows you to the front of the green, to the middle of the green and to the back of the green. Now if I'm playing a course that I know well, those are the numbers that I really care about, and so really I just keep it in big number mode quite a lot of the time. Now what I really like about the G30 is that I play quite a lot of different courses, whether that's in competition or just socially with friends. And what it gives you on the G30 is the ability to actually have the course map shown out. Because you're not using it on a watch on such a small screen, because you're using it on a handheld sat-nav instead, you get a good layout for the course. You can see where hazards are, you can see the dog legs, and you can plan your route of action. Now for me this year, that's really been key. It's meant that on a lot of courses that I've never played before, I've been able to turn up and have a good idea when I'm stepping onto the tee or when I'm approaching a green of the type of shot that I need to play and the type of distances that I need to make. So I think that's a really useful feature. So here we are on the first tee, and the marker over there is telling me that off the yellows this is 161 to the middle, but with the sat-nav it's telling me we've got 148 to the middle or 139 to the front, and it's 130 to carry that front edge of that bunker on the left. So actually it's going to be an 8-iron for me, and that's quite a big difference compared to if I was rocking up to this thinking I was going to be playing 161 yards. I'd never be taking an 8-iron, but we'll see how it goes. There we go, it's just fading in. Has it got the legs to beat the bunker? It does, there we go. And it's just on the front edge of the green now, just on the front left. So definitely having the sat-nav in that situation helped me out for sure. So the G30 comes with around 40,000 courses built in, so you're going to do a good job to find courses that aren't on there. I've certainly not found any, and I've played around the UK quite a bit this year, and it's always found all of the courses. What you get with the G30 is a really simple, easy to use interface. So the screen isn't huge, but it's big enough so it's clear to see on it, and it's simple enough in the way that they've laid out all of the menus so that it's nice and easy to use when you're out on the course. Now for me, I mainly use it for the GPS. You can use the system to track your scores as you go around as well, and you can include each other's handicaps on there and things like that, up to 4 players. But personally I don't use it for that. I prefer using a card. My one little niggle with the G30, if I had to say one, was that if you're trying to record your scores on the scorecard with the GPS, then it doesn't prompt you that well to enter the scores after you finish a hole. So I've found that when I've been playing, I've missed a couple of holes quite easily because I've not had that prompt to do so. So I just prefer to keep my scores tracking on the scorecard. A great option with the map mode on the G30 is that you can plot your points around the course as well. So with the touchscreen, you can click on a part of the course on the map, and it will tell you the distance to get to that part. So if you want to lay up, if you're thinking about what clubs you should use on a par 5, if you're not thinking about taking the driver and you want to see what your approach is that you're going to leave yourself if you take a lesser club, then that's a great functionality to use. For me personally, one of the reasons why I like using the G30 is because I've got quite skinny little wrists, and most of the GPS golf watches out there are just too big and bulky for my wrist. They're uncomfortable to wear, they feel like they get in the way. Whereas with the Garmin Approach G30, it's light enough and easy enough that if I want to clip it on my belt loop I can, but generally I just clip it on my side of my bag and away I go. And what it means is that every time I arrive at my ball, I plop my bag down next to it, I have a quick look and I can see what my yardage is and I know what I'm going to do for my next shot. The other thing that you can do as well is if you click on the bottom down in the right, it gives you a bit more of a detailed version of the green, and you can actually move where the flag is as well to give you a better accurate description of your yardages as well. and you can see you've always got the three. You've got the yardage to the front, yardage to the middle, yardage to the back, and you just press the back button there to avoid that again. And just pressing the top right hand corner, you get the big numbers mode. So again, that's all that will display is the yardage to the front of the green, middle of the green, and the back of the green. And this is the mode that I use quite a lot. I just leave it on my bag, clip it on the side, and every time I approach the ball, I have a look at what the main yardages are. And if I need to, I can then easily go back again and take a look at the more detailed version of the course. If you want to get to some of the additional options, as I said there, you've got the scorecard, so you can enter your details. Measure shot, if you're interested in that kind of thing, you just press that button, begin measuring, and then start walking up to your ball. And then when you're done, you hit the reset. Just press the back button there to go back. And then these are just some of the other options that you've got there in the main menu as well. If you're someone who likes to track all your stats as you play your rounds of golf, then you can connect the G30 to the Garmin Connect app if you want, and you can track all your stats as you go around and plot your way around the golf course. Battery life is absolutely key when it comes to golf GPSs, and I'm pleased to say that the Garmin Approach G30 has a really good battery life on it actually. I was quite surprised. I can easily get 2 rounds of golfing out of it. If I'm very conservative with the way that I use it, I might even be able to scrape 3. But I think, to be fair, 2 rounds of golf from 1 battery charge is plenty for a full GPS golf sat-nav that has colour screen, touch screen, as well as all the options it comes with it as well. So would I recommend the Garmin Approach G30? Absolutely I would. I think it's a really great bit of kit. If you're in the market for a lightweight, portable, colour, touchscreen and accurate golf GPS unit, then you're not going to go far wrong checking out the G30. I bought mine in the sales about 6 months ago for about £130, and you can find them at the moment for between 150 and 170, so make sure you check out those deals to get good value. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hit that like button if you have, and please feel free to subscribe so you can keep up to date of my latest golf shoes, clothes and tech review videos, all here on Golf Guy Reviews.